Guys Being Dudes Gaming podcast number 3. Today we are going to talk about the Halo 5 beta, D4, and
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
So,
but before we get started with all of that, thank you to the people who watched,
yes.
and thank you to the 2 people who have commented.
Yes.
First one is Darth Batman HD. Thank you for telling us. Thank you for giving us a little tip. Yeah. Darth Batman said he was looking for something like a little 30 minutes long. Thank you. Much appreciate the feedback, but we're gonna talk for as long as we need to.
Yeah, just until we're done talking about the games, really.
We're gonna try and keep it under an hour, add an hour, a little bit over an hour, but 30 minutes, if we have like a top 10 game, or if we got a lot of games to talk about that week, 30 minutes is not gonna happen.
Yeah, if we have a lot of shit to talk about, we're gonna talk about it,
Yeah,
we're not gonna cut it short. We're not gonna keep a time limit for ourselves, because I feel like if we have a lot to say, then
we're gonna fucking say it.
Yeah, we don't want to be restrained by a time limit.
Exactly. Second shout out is to, what is his name?
Zachary Martinez.
Zachary Martinez. Thank you for commenting on our podcast episode 2.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Zachary told us that we seemed cool.
He said we were cool. I appreciate that.
He said we were cool.
We're cool guys. We're not lame.
What did he say after that?
We should review a little more about games before we start talking about them.
We should research more games, or more about the games, before we talk about them.
Which I guess I could agree a little bit, but it's kind of hard because when we have a shit ton of games to talk about,
we're gonna quick hit, and we're gonna fuck up.
It's gonna happen.
Sorry.
I mean, we're not gonna get every single thing right.
No, and of course, I know the podcast too. We fucked up Metal Gear big time. If you love Metal Gear and you were just cringing as you watched that, sorry, but Metal Gear has a lot of shit and a lot of cutscenes and a lot of fucking dialogue. Yeah. So, thank you for the comments, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comments.
We do appreciate it. We're not trying to be assholes. We actually do appreciate that you guys watch our videos and giving us feedback.
If anybody watches it and anybody gives us the feedback, we love it. We want to hear it. We really want to hear it.
So, anyways, let's get into episode 3 of
episode 3,
the universe's #1 gaming podcast.
The universe's #1 gaming podcast, not the world's. This is the universe.
Exactly.
Fuck all those other people. We're #1. All right. Soon to be.
Soon to be. That's right. #1 gaming podcast. So we got Halo 5 multiplayer.
Halo 5 multiplayer beta.
So,
Halo 5 multiplayer beta. Okay, let's get this started off right.
Yeah. Pros.
What do we like?
We like that it doesn't venture too far away from the Halo multiplayer feel.
Yes.
I also do like the brand new engine that 343 Industries is working with.
It looks good.
The game looks fantastic. It looks really well.
It looks really nice.
And one of the developers for 343 Industries had actually said in an article that I read that the engine that Halo 5 is running on, that it's actually a brand new engine that they made.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
For next gen, Xbox. So obviously they want to make a new engine so the game can look as best as possible. And it said even for people who don't like Halo's not their thing. It really is it's a stepping stone for other developers who want to use this engine to create games. So,
okay, cool. So they created a whole new, not even just for Halo.
Yeah, kind of like how like Epic Games did with the Unreal engine.
Okay, sweet. That's awesome.
So so that's a real cool thing that 343 Industries is doing with Halo 5 and making a brand new engine.
Nice. I agree.
Not sure what it's called or anything, but yeah, that's real badass. So the game looks fantastic.
It looks good. It looks great. It looks good.
The gameplay, it feels good. Feels good. Feels like Halo. You played Halo.
Feels Halo-ish.
Halo-ish, yeah. So that gets into our other part about the.
Wait, let's finish our pro. We got it. I feel like we're gonna have more cons than pros, unfortunately. So let's get the pros out of the way. Looks great.
Yeah.
Still feels Halo-ish.
The #1 thing that a multiplayer beta should be, it's fun.
It's fun. It is fun. It's a lot of fun.
While albeit there is flaws, there's always gonna be flaws in games.
It's a beta.
And the beta is very fun. It's a good beta. We like it very much. It's Halo just as we know and always loved. Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair with the cons, I think we're being a little nitpicky here.
I think so too. But again, this is a beta, and I think we're allowed to be a little nitpicky. I think that's okay. I think that's fine since this is not definite. They're gonna improve upon the game. Yeah. They're hopefully gonna make these things better. Yeah. But I got one more pro. I think we got one more pro. I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to add.
No, not really. I mean, it's fun. It looks great.
I like the maps There's one map I really
okay.
don't like. I like the maps a lot. I'm digging the maps, and I'm also really digging. They had a new game type Breakout. I'm really digging Breakout. That's kind of like a. If you ever played Gears of War, it's execution. You know, where you get one life, you die, that's it. It's kind of like it's almost SWAT. It's almost like SWAT from Halos. Yeah. And it's I just found it really fun. I found it really tense. There were some epic times that I had.
And you don't have any shields in Breakout either.
Oh, you don't have any shields?
No, it's just help. I didn't even notice that at first. I actually read it online.
Wow.
I mean, I guess we're real oblivious to when we play games.
Yeah, because I was playing it. I mean, it feels like, I don't know, you take some hits before you die. I didn't know that.
This is a perfect segue into the cons of the game, because we didn't notice it when we played the game, right?
Yeah.
We didn't notice we didn't have shields because we were dying quick.
In Breakout, we did not notice didn't have shields in Breakout.
Yeah, right. So you would think we don't have shields, we die quicker, but we didn't really notice a difference. So that says something about the shields in Halo 5. If we don't notice when we're going into a game type where we're dying without shields, if we don't notice we're dying quicker, that says something about the shield system in this game.
Let's set up the cons before we start fucking trashing this game. 343, you're about to get fucking hit with some haymakers, baby. Let's go. So cons. So, expanding on what my friend David was saying, Breakout, we didn't notice the shields because in Breakout you do die relatively quickly, but it's not like that. Like SWAT, you died like that. Like that was it. Headshot, you're done. Breakout, not so much like that. And we're saying that, and we're talking about the shields because the other game types, it feels like for a Halo game, you die pretty fucking fast, huh?
You die really fast.
Very fast.
Especially if motherfuckers have OP weapons, SMG for example.
SMG is very OP.
You're done like that. You're done.
I'd say close range, you're done.
You are fucked.
But here's another con about the game. What do we have about the ranges in the game and the weapon ranges? What is the advantage that seems to be now prevalent?
This is okay. Well, I know we both dislike this. Now this is where I think, to be fair, we are getting a little nitpicky here. And also, we're not the greatest multiplayer players at multiplayer games.
We're pretty good though. I mean, we're not
bad, but we're not the greatest. So I mean, we do die in just like every other multiplayer player out there. We get frustrated when we die.
Yeah.
But the long range weapons I feel in Halo 5 are a little too overpowered.
I think the battle rifle and the DMR especially. I think the battle rifle, it's not too bad, but I feel like a really skilled player is going to be rewarded much more than a person who's really good with the assault rifle. Yeah. Because the battle rifle, for some reason, it's just bam, 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 and bam, done.
The DMR as well.
And the DMR is bam, 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 done. The DMR, if you're good enough with that DMR, you could swamp everybody.
It's ridiculous how fast you die.
Like, I mean, you're done.
Like I remember on the map, Truth. It was a remake from a Halo 2 map.
Fuck that map.
I forgot what Halo 2 map it was called, but it was a Covenant map. And that map is very long ranged, and so it already, it's unattractive to me.
Yeah, and it's long range because it's open. It's everywhere you're walking, everywhere you're going. You're never really shielded at all times, and I don't like that. That's very Call of Duty-esque.
Like as soon as I spawn, I feel vulnerable. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
And I don't like that.
I can remember spawning and I walk out like 5 steps to the left and I walk out. I'm not exaggerating here. Maybe I suck. I don't know. But I died within like 2 or 3 shots from the battle rifle. That quick. And I'm not okay with that. Like, why do I have shields if I'm gonna die that quick? Now, I know it was a headshot, but again, like, I have shields. I shouldn't be dying that fast.
And we're saying this because we are avid Halo fans. We've played Halo 1, 2, 3, and we've played all the multiplayers. Reach, ODST, played all of them. Halo 4, played all of them. And in every Halo game, it's different than the beta because the beta, there's just this... it's trying to be more fluid, but it kind of ruins the Halo-ness of the game, I guess you could say.
Yeah, because when that happens, when you die fast, you're going to be respawning more often, and the more you respawn, you're going to be sprinting out there, you're going to be wanting to get into combat because you want to kill other players fast because you're dying fast, and it really speeds up the pace of the game.
I don't think we're fans of that. I don't think we're digging that too much.
Yeah, they did it with Halo 4, because they added the sprint ability.
They added the sprint, but the sprint didn't make it more Call of Duty-ish because your shields were still recharging at a good rate, and you weren't dying like that.
And it also wasn't too fast paced because I'll bet they had a jetpack in Halo 4, didn't they? Yeah. Because I know they had a Halo Reach, sure, that's when they introduced it. But yeah, in the Halo 4 they added the jetpack, so it made your Spartan a little more faster. And they also had the sprint ability, but it wasn't unlimited sprint. I remember, because you had Spartan ability, you had the one where like you punch the ground, and there was like a shield, I believe.
Yeah. There's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Spartan abilities. One of the abilities was you sprint, but it's not unlimited sprint. Whereas in Halo 5, you do have an unlimited sprint, which, although it does speed up the gameplay, but they didn't want to make it too overpowered because, as you all know,
as you're sprinting, you don't recharge.
Yeah, your shields don't recharge.
Which is great. I'm cool with that. That's good. I like that because, again, that takes away that Call of Duty feel. It feels more like, all right, this is more balanced. This is more rhythmic instead of a twitch shooter like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's why we've always loved the Halo multiplayer, because the Halo multiplayer, it feels, sorry if it offends you if you love Call of Duty and you think we're full of shit, but Halo, the multiplayer, it feels more skill-based. It feels more rhythmic, And it's not just you're walking, you get killed from somebody 50 feet away. You spawn, you get killed from somebody 50 feet away like that, And the beta kind of felt like that.
It did. Now moving on to another con that I didn't like about the beta. We have opposing views on this. The grenades.
Yes, okay, you go first.
Okay, so I feel like the grenades, they're a little underpowered. I feel the grenades are very much nerfed in Halo 5 as opposed to the other Halos. Because I remember in Halo, you'd have kill from the grave, and usually the only way you get killed from the grave is throwing a grenade before you die. And I remember in Halo 3, Halo 4, I get just regular kill from the grave, double kill from the grave, and always that's from throwing a grenade before I die. Whereas in Halo 5, I throw a grenade. I don't feel like I haven't killed one person with a damn frag grenade in all the matches I've played in Halo 5.
I agree.
I haven't killed one person.
I have not killed anybody either with a grenade.
But it's weird because
suck with the grenade or what?
I don't know, because I throw it in their area and I don't know if the blast radius is not too big enough and that they're not getting hit by the grenade, or the grenade's too weak and it's not doing enough damage and not killing them. But I haven't killed them with a grenade. Whereas also I have not been killed by a grenade that much, whereas you have.
Then this is where we differ. You think it's underpowered. Right. You're like, it's nerfed.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I think I've been killed by a grenade way too many times, and I feel like a grenade, for me, just personally, if it's in your vicinity, you're fucking dead. Even if full shields, full health, full everything. And I don't know, it's really weird because it's like the grenade hits the ground, boom.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna do that, and because this is a little faster paced Halo, then guess what you gotta add to help with that? You have to add a fucking grenade indicator. Because I can't see, I don't know where the grenades are at. Yeah, you hear you hear it hitting the floor, but you have 0.5 seconds before it
By the time you hear it, you're fucked.
Yeah, by the time you hear it, you're fucked. And it's just, I feel like if you're gonna make a game where I'm getting destroyed by a grenade 24/7 and people are running around throwing grenades, then give me a grenade indicator. If you're going to take that faster route, if you're going to take that Call of Duty route, then guess what? Give me a fucking grenade indicator so I know where it's at.
Like a Spartan ability, or maybe like a little perk or something. Because there were similar things in Halo 4, if I remember correctly, like little perks. I know they weren't called perks, but they're little things you could add to your Spartan, like little perks. Because I know in Call of Duty they have blast shield, which protects you from grenades.
And we're not trying to say be like Call of Duty, but we're trying to say if you're gonna evolve like a Call of Duty, then we're gonna need stuff to help us adjust to the fluidness of the game.
Yeah. So, let's see, what other cons did we have? The look of the weapons.
The look of the weapons. So
I have a problem with that. Just a little bit of a problem. I know when you play on the map Truth, there's a weapon in the middle of the map called Prophet's Bane.
Prophet's Bane, energy sword.
It is, it's. Well, I look more into it. This is what gets confusing. I'm not sure if it's just a regular ordinary energy sword. Well, because when I looked it up online, the Prophet's Bane is actually it's the energy sword for the Arbiter. So it's the Arbiter's energy sword. So maybe that's why it looks different. I'm not sure. I don't know if every energy sword in Halo 5 will look like that.
Okay.
But if every energy sword in Halo 5 does look like the Prophet's Bane, then I don't know. It looks like that. It looks strange.
It looks, to be honest. Now, why we said this is a great looking game, it looks kind of shitty.
It doesn't look good.
It looks unoriginal. Looks uninspired. It's just kind of
unattractive.
Not even a blade. It's kind of a just. it's just not appealing as to where the swords in Halo.
It's very
1,
dull
2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly.
Round.
It was very like
not
you
very
had
sharp.
Two separate parts that were. I mean, it was really intricate design. It was a cool design. It was badass. When you got the energy sword, you're like, fuck yeah, just because of how badass it looked.
And that's like one of the key markstones of Halo, the energy sword. You know, you want to get the energy sword because you go through. Now the Prophet's Bane, it is powerful just to get energy sword. Maybe a little bit too powerful because I believe when you do get it, you do have like unlimited sprint, right? You can just like run around the map and start killing people.
Since you already have the unlimited sprint, you really can run around and kill people. But since I feel that that's balanced out because you can't recharge that shield, I feel like if you're gonna get shot at and you're gonna keep running around, you're gonna die. You know, that's not gonna work. You can't just unless you run from place to place, kill somebody, crouch, recharge your shield, then sprint over somebody else, kill somebody, crouch.
Yeah.
You know.
So the Prophet's Bane, that was a weird looking energy sword. I don't know why they changed the look of it. That was very odd.
Don't like the look of it.
And then another thing was the rocket launcher. They changed the look of that also. I don't know why. If I didn't know any better, if the rocket launcher wasn't labeled rocket launcher on the map, I would have thought I picked up a Spartan laser. Honestly, it looks just like a Spartan laser. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. It looks strange. Have you seen it? Have you encountered it yet?
I picked it up once.
Because I know it was one of the new maps they had on a new game mode that they brought out, Stronghold. That's when they introduced the rocket launcher to the beta.
Was it Stronghold?
It was Strongholds. It was the game mode they introduced it to.
Oh yeah. That's right. I keep thinking Stronghold's a fucking map.
Yeah, it sounds like a map, but
but I picked it up once.
It looks strange. It looks like a Spartan.
And you know these are nitpicky, but
yeah, they are.
I kind of feel like with this beta, and I'm glad it's a beta because I feel like they're trying to tamper with stuff a little too much. Right. And you know, rocket launcher and the sword, these are really, really nitpicky. These are really nitpicky, but the rocket launcher and the sword are these iconic looking things.
They were already good as is. They didn't need to be altered with.
They didn't need their look did exactly. Their look didn't need to be changed. I don't understand why they're taking away because you know you have the what was it? 4 barrels of the rocket launcher, 2 barrels in all the other Halos, and it looked cool. It was real again iconic, and it was a cool looking thing, and I've always recognized the rocket launcher by that. And I can understand why you just going around and picking it up, not seeing what you picked up, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you try shooting it like a Spartan laser, and it's a rocket, you know?
Yeah.
Because it did look completely different, as did the Prophet's Bane. Not the Prophet's Bane wasn't completely different; it just looked ugly.
Yeah.
It just looked really.
So yeah, they just changed
small things on those changes, but still, I mean,
it's not a game breaker. That's not gonna be a reason. Oh, you know, fuck Halo 5. I'm not gonna play this fucking multiplayer.
It's just like, oh, why they changed that? They didn't need to do that.
Right, exactly. I don't know. Do we have any more cons about Halo 5?
No, I mean,
that's about it, right?
Again, this is a beta. This is gonna be fixed, hopefully, but. They just need to tamper a couple things just to change it and tweak it and to make it a little more rhythmic like the other Halos.
Yeah.
Keep this new speed too, because I do kind of like this new speed. It's really interesting.
It's good. They definitely need to increase the shields.
I think
make
our health
stronger.
Do whatever they need to do. They need to. I don't think it's the weapon so much. I just think you just die faster, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I don't like how some of the maps are real open. And then that makes you...
Because that appeals more, that encourages long-range weapons.
So people are just going to be running around the edges, you know, and I had this happen in, what was it, Truth? Is that the Covenant map?
Yeah, Truth.
Where people there was a team, it was my team versus another team, and we were red, they were blue, and one of the blue guys was running around the edges of the map with a DMR, and he would shoot us from range as we were spawning and as we were, you know, running around trying to find him. He was just that good with the DMR. It was bam, 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 you're dead. Yeah, bam, bam, you're dead. Bam, 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 you're dead.
People are fucking good, dude.
And it's just, I mean, but I want to get in close to battle with it because I've always been, you know, better at getting in close fighting with him. I feel like I've always been better at that.
Yeah.
So I want to get in close to this guy, but because the DMR, because the battle rifle, and because your health is so fucked up, I feel like some of those guys have those advantages because they can keep you away. Keep you away, bam, 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 keep you away.
So,
but I mean,
there actually is another pro I'd like to talk about that I forgot to mention earlier. One thing I do like that they included in Halo 5 was the emphasis on teamwork.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed, but like when you're playing, it's only 4v4, and when you're playing with your squad or your buddies or friends, the Spartans in the game will actually like shout out some stuff. Like they'll say,
that's really cool.
They'll say like, oh, you know, red team is taking, I don't know, flag 2 or whatever the bases are called.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's just
like watch out, frag grenade, or just simple stuff like that.
It's like you don't have to press anything, and It's just, you know,
it's just
Spartan will just
automatic.
kind of say that, and it's not annoying. They're not constantly saying it, but they'll just be like, hey, every once in a while, hey, they're capturing A.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then also before the match starts, the narrator, I guess, for the multiplayer, the dude has really fucking deep voice in every damn Halo. You know, he's like, eliminate the enemy team. You know, that guy. He tells you, he's like, get the power weapons to control the map or whatever, you know?
And it really does. I mean, power weapons are like, if you and your team work to get a power weapon, y'all can fuck some shit up.
That's cool because the power weapon is usually, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. The power weapon is usually centered in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
So if you have a clan or a squad, you know, a group of friends to play with, you guys can actually navigate a way. Okay, you two go over here, I'll flank left. You know, I'll go up here and keep cover with the battle rifle or DMR, while you know we have this other fucking dude go in the bottom with the SMG or assault rifle. And you know, you guys distract him while you know we'll take him out, and then you know this guy goes in and gets the power weapon.
And the power weapon, it really does. It really could be a game
it's
changer.
really good. Like the rocket launcher was one of them. On another map, it was a sniper rifle.
Yeah, people are getting good at that sniper.
Yeah, so the rocket launcher is kind of a dummy power weapon. Most people can be good at that, so that's kind of
Sniper takes a little more skill, but if you get that in the right guy's hands, I mean that could really change in the map. And we are emphasizing teamwork because I've been on bad teams in the beta, and you get your ass whooped.
Yeah,
you really can get your ass whooped if you're not working with your team. The best teams that I've been a part of in the Halo multiplayer were the teams that we were together.
Yeah.
We were working with each other.
Because,
we were killing, you know, assisting. We were doing this. We were helping each other.
Yeah, because I remember like when me and you hopped online, like even when we played together in a party, we don't stick together. Like as soon as we spawn, we just go out and do our own thing. And when we were playing against guys, we were getting fucked up because you know all three of them were sticking together and just killing us. And yeah, we were getting screwed, and you know we tried to go get the Prophet's Bane, the sword at the top, but we couldn't because you know the whole fucking team was there. You know,
they had a guy with DMR, a guy with BR, just killing us. You know, every time we went up.
Yeah, because the Prophet's Bane, you know, it's in a vulnerable spot. You know, it's in the middle of the map. It's wide out in the open, and we couldn't get it because we didn't really have teamwork.
Yeah.
Whereas the other team did, and as soon as they got the Prophet's Bane, there's a guy running around killing us with a sword.
Exactly.
You know. So, you know, power weapons and emphasis on teamwork, I think, was a really good thing that they added into Halo 5, along with, that really, you know, coincides well with the new game mode they brought in, Breakout, which is the execution.
Which we like. We love.
Execution.
Breakout was fun. I really like Breakout.
Yeah, you can't really go lone wolf on Breakout.
No,
you're
not at
gonna
all.
need teamwork on Breakout to win.
Yep.
You only have one life per round, you know?
Definitely.
So, glad that they did that. Real glad that they emphasized teamwork.
And we're not just trying to shit all over this beta. We're just saying that.
Yeah, like, again, we're being a little nitpicky here. There's a little.
Yeah, but I do think that they have tampered with a little bit too much, and I think they need to get back. Like, there's a bunch of extra stuff you can do. Like, you can jump in the air and hold left trigger, and your guy stays suspended and shoots, and you can sprint and you can melee. But to be completely honest, I haven't seen a bunch of that used. People don't really use that.
Yeah.
It's not this. You know, I don't see a bunch of people going around. And there's another one where you can jump up in the air and you can kind of ground and pound.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen a lot of this used, so I don't feel the need to
either.
I don't feel the need to implement it or have this heavy implementation of it if it's not used a lot.
Yeah.
Like really, I've seen maybe one or two people use the dash attack where you kill somebody, and then I've seen one person use the ground and pound.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, if I saw 5 people total use all those moves, then what the fuck? And I also hate. I thought it was so badass jumping in there and then suspending yourself in the air, but because your health is so much since you die so quickly now, as soon as you stay in the air and you're shooting a guy down, boom, 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 you're done.
Yep.
And it's just like,
you just
fuck.
Yep, you're just a giant target. You're
A giant target when you're floating in the air. Giant fucking target.
Yeah. So Halo 5 beta was today, the 14th, I believe, and it ends on the 19th. So it ends in a couple of days, about 5 days.
Yeah, that's my phone.
But
I can't find it.
the one thing, you know, that is most important with this Halo 5 beta, it is fun. That's always important.
It is fun.
That's the number one thing, you know, multiplayer always needs to be. If it's fun, people are going to come back.
Yeah, it's fun.
And just like I said, we're being nitpicky, albeit, you know, all the flaws that this game has, it is still a fun multiplayer game.
Really,
and of course we're going to play
fun.
it when it comes out. And of course, you know, it is a beta, so the developers want people to play it and give them feedback, so they will fix all the things wrong with it.
Yeah. And it's not.
So
they haven't.
It's going to be better, I assume, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not fucked. It's not like, you know, you're making some soup and some asshole just threw a turd in it. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like that. Somebody just threw some spice in it and you're like, oh, that's a little too spicy. I don't know if I like that as much. I'm just trying to get some analogy here, and I think that if they fix it, just tweak just a couple little things,
Yeah.
I think it'll make that Halo gameplay more fluid again.
Yeah.
And more rhythmic.
Yep, definitely. So Halo 5 months per beta.
We enjoyed it. There were some things wrong with it, we thought, but overall we had fun with it. We did have fun with it.
If you haven't played it, I can't really say go pick it up because you can't. Well, I guess you get the Master Chief Collection. I believe it still comes with the beta, but there's like 5 days left, so I don't know. But yeah.
If you haven't picked up the Master Chief Collection, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Well, not everyone has an Xbox, But if you don't have an Xbox, you should get an Xbox. Get the Master Chief Collection. Kind of a little late because you missed the beta, but you should still play the Master Chief Collection if you have played any Halos.
Pick up a fucking Xbox. Y'all pick up some console games. Y'all pick up the consoles because I'm telling you, consoles are getting hit with some fucking games coming up.
Yeah,
they're getting some games, especially PS4. Getting some fucking games. All right,
moving on.
Next game.
Now, there wasn't. See, Halo 5 beta, that was fairly new. We wanted to wait to review that until it was closer to the end of the beta.
So we could get a full roundabout experience.
Yeah, so we don't review it too early on. So there wasn't shit that came out this week. We don't really have any new games to review for you guys or talk about. So
we are waiting on the Resident Evil HD remake, and we're waiting on Dying Light.
Yeah. Those are the two.
Fuck, it's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be great. 2 weeks.
It's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be fantastic.
But anyways, next game that we played was D4 Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Dark Dreams Do Not Die.
We picked up this game because it was on free games with gold. So we look at it and say, hey, what the hell? Why not pick it up? It's free.
It's fucking free. Fuck it.
What do we got to lose?
Yeah.
So this game's interesting because this originally came out as a Kinect game for Xbox One, and so that being said,
disclaimer: we are not we're not fans of the Kinect. The people who made the Kinect, get your fucking shit together. Seriously.
I don't think we're offending really any people.
I hope not. The Kinect is awful. The Kinect, I don't think there's been a single great... There's not been a single good game for the Kinect. Maybe one good Kinect game.
Right. I agree with you. There has not been any good Kinect games. Or none that we care about. Like, I'm sure the workout ones are, they're fine. Or they're not great, but, they're good for people who want to work out.
Buy a fucking Wii if you want to work out. Or a gym membership.
I do not think the Kinect is a piece of shit. I don't think it's bad. Well, my problem is that game developers... No one's utilizing the Kinect's abilities is my problem with it. No, there hasn't been any good games on Kinect because no good game developers are making good games for the Kinect.
Because you can't fucking develop for that thing. I'm telling you, man, it's not a good... It was a mistake. There are some good...
The voice controls are good. That's what I use it for.
The voice controls are good. I'll give you that. Where I don't fucking use the voice controls because sometimes it pisses me off because if I'm ever playing Madden, we'll give an example. Fucking love Madden. And I'm playing it... And to switch guys, you gotta say their name or something. Like Luke Kuechly. Or whoever's on my team. I just got John Beeson. John Beeson. If I'm like, man, fuck you, Luke Kuechly, while I'm playing, and it just switches to Luke Kuechly automatically and just fucks up my username, and then I fuck up the play, it's like, god damn it. So the voice control always... Well, we're getting off topic. Fuck the Kinect is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so this game originally came out for Kinect.
Yes.
So it had Kinect controls. It had like some swiping animations.
We were turned off by that.
Animations where it wants you to grab stuff and like pull and push and stuff like that. And so, I don't know, I guess people didn't play it or they didn't like it, so they integrated the controller into the gameplay of it. So, you're playing with the controller on the Kinect-based game that was based on motion control, so it's a little awkward, a little clunky, to say the least. That's putting it lightly. That's putting it very lightly.
Yeah, he played it, I watched it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the controls.
So the controls, when you're playing with the controller, you move the left thumbstick to like look around and stuff, or right thumbstick, I'm sorry, and you press A to grab and you hold it, and but then every now and again there'll be this random
QuickTime events.
Yeah, QuickTime event where like Y comes up on the screen, where you could tell it was something where once you put up your hand to like grab it real quick or something. So when Y comes up on the screen, you have like a split second to react and press Y. But when you press Y, you have to like hold it, so it's weird.
Instead of reaching out and grabbing with your hand.
Yeah, that's a little more, natural, like, just to grab out, and just go like that real easily. QuickTime event, hey, let me just go like that. Whereas Y comes up, you have to get the, hit the Y button and hold it.
Unhold it.
So, just like just the thumbsticks and like pressing and grabbing stuff is just very awkward, and it's really weird because you can't walk around in the game because there'll be like little like footstep icons that pop up on the screen where it wants you to put out your hand and push the icon.
Oh, so it's kind of like it's like a click and walk, like point and click.
Yeah, because you're using your hands, and so it's weird because when you're playing the game with your character, you can't just use the left thumbstick to walk around. Which is a little awkward because
and I can tell what you mean by that, where it feels like you want to use because it kind of looks like a Telltale game where you can walk places,
But like if I want to walk over there, I have to like turn my body, look to the right, find the damn footstep on the screen, and then move my cursor over to it and press A just to walk forward a couple steps. And so say there's somewhere further I want to walk.
That sounds really fucking annoying.
I have to walk between 2 footsteps to get to the 3rd footstep to walk over there. I can't just click on the 3rd footstep. I have to go through each footstep to get to the place I want to get to. Which I don't like. Why? Like that's so dumb.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, so that's about as far as the gameplay mechanics go. They're not too good. They're pretty bad, actually. Now, for the story, it's interesting.
Fucking weird.
It's interesting. I don't know. The atmosphere of the game is really weird. The story is...
Story's fucking weird, too. It's corny. I guess it would be a good word.
So you play as this guy, David Young, I believe his name is. Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out, David, best name in the world.
Go fuck yourself.
You play as David Young, and your wife dies. It's weird because in the beginning cutscene, I believe that's your wife. I'm pretty sure it is, but it looks like she's a fucking child, dude.
Yeah, I didn't get that. We were confused. We were like, oh, what the fuck is this little girl? And it's just, it's his wife.
I don't know.
She looks like a little girl.
I'm not sure if this was made by, my offensive people here, I'm not sure if this was made by like a Japanese, game developing studio or anything, but it's weird Japanese shit.
Love their weird weird shit.
Little schoolgirl looking up skirts, shit like that. Just...
Hey, we're calling out all you Japanese perverts.
It's just awkward. Like, it was a little girl, and I guess it was this dude's wife. And she had died. She had gotten murdered.
Uh-huh.
And the guy is, he wants to find out who murdered his wife. The last words she had said before she died was I don't know, look for D or
look for D.
Something D. Like D killed me, some bullshit like that. And so now he's obsessed with the letter D.
He's obsessed with D. I mean, what else can you say?
That sounds funny. Not in that context. Not in that context, but
obsessed with D. Obsessed with the killer D.
He's looking for the killer, the person who murdered his wife, and he's trying to solve the case. He's a detective. I guess I should have prefaced that. He's a detective. He used to work for a police station or whatever, but he quit because he wanted to work on his wife's case. He wants to find out, solve his wife's mystery and find out what happened to her. And it's where he wakes up in a bathtub. And he gets up and he starts talking to himself, or thinking to himself rather, in his brain. And us as the audience, we can hear his thoughts.
It's weird.
And he's saying that he remembers his wife and he has memories of her, but he's robbed of these memories because of the bullet that's in his head.
Oh shit! He got shot.
So that makes me think he has a bullet in his head.
He got shot.
There's no fucking way he's alive. So what makes me think is this guy. It's confusing because I don't know, is he in reality or is he fucking dead and he thinks he's still alive? Yeah,
because there's a fucking cat chick. Oh shit! You might have fucking solved it. Don't even play no more. Hey, spoiler alert.
So yeah, well, I don't know because he wakes up and he says he has these memories of all his wife. Memories of his life, but he's robbed his memories because he has a bullet in his head. Okay. And you can see the bullet in his head. And this is off topic, but another thing that pissed me off in this game, the dude's always dirty. He has a fucking scar that looks like it was a fresh scar, like he got fucking scratched across the face by a fucking cat, which also brings. I'll get into that a little bit.
Yeah. So I know what you're saying, yeah.
Like he's all fucking dirty. Looks like he hasn't shaved in I don't know, a couple months or whatever, and his fucking raggedy hair looks all nasty. Looks like he's taking a shower, and for at least a month or so, scars. And it looks fucking messy. I don't know. Dude needs to take a bath. But anyways, back to the story.
Dude's dirty.
So he wakes up in the restroom in the bathtub, wants to find out what the fuck happened to his wife, and then he walks out, and then he's walking around, and he's looking through the case file for his wife, and he looks at a picture of her, and he remembers all the good times he had with her, and he's like, oh, little Peggy, I think her name is.
That's fucking. That's another weird thing. Like, what the fuck you calling your wife Little Peggy for? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
These are little tiny things, but it's like so fucking weird.
Like, who calls their loved one Little Peggy?
I'm not loving anything that's little.
Like, just call her Peggy.
That sounded. God damn, that's. We're talking about D. We're talking about loving things that are little. This podcast just took a
and so like he
weird turn.
He walks out of the bathroom and he starts reminiscing of all the times he had with his wife, and there's real sad music playing in the background, and it's kind of sad. It's pretty interesting.
Which is there's another weird thing about this fucking game, music.
It is because to me this game is bipolar because as soon as that's happening, you walk over to a door, and then this random cat bitch comes out of nowhere and starts attacking you. She's like jumps on you, starts trying to scratch your face. She's like meowing and hissing at you and shit.
It's all very like weird music. It's like very
and she's wearing this like very like provocative outfit, like very like scandalous and like I don't think it's sexy, but it's supposed to be like a sexy
something
outfit.
A Japanese guy would make a little girl wear.
Like he wants to make this like I don't know fucking Japanese games, dude. like it could be like a serious game. It could be a fucking shooter. There always has to be that one random little fucking weird Asian girl, or she's not Asian in the game, but that one weird girl who's like like sexy and creepy. Why?
Yeah, I'm watching him play it, and I'm just this cat bitch pops up out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I haven't completed the game. I'm on episode 1 right now. I completed the prologue, so I don't really know too much about her character, what the story is behind her. But I know when she's first introduced, your guy David Young, he says like he doesn't know who she was or he doesn't know how she got there, but all he knows is that because he doesn't, I guess, leave his apartment really or something like that. He doesn't walk outside in the real world, and so what she does is like she goes out and gets stuff for him. Like she gets like food and groceries, or she gets a bunch of random shit.
This motherfucker's dead. He's fucking dead, dude.
Right? Because it doesn't make sense. And
Dark dreams don't die, as in David is already dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, I'm right here. Hold on, dude.
Fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself.
I'm right here.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyways, so that's a weird character in itself. But then you have your buddy. I don't know his name, honestly. He's some fucking weird fat cop
who fucking eats like 5 slices of pizza at once. This
is what I was talking about. Is bipolar because you start off the game. It's like, holy shit, what happened to this guy's wife?
Oh shit!
Why is he so sad?
Whoa! And
like what happened?
Boom! It's fucking J-pop in your face, dude.
Yeah, like
K-pop. J-pop.
Random cat bitch attacking you. Your dude comes in here, is like raiding your fridge for food and shit.
And it's like all like up, and it's this weird fucking music, and I don't know what fucking style it is. It's like a banjo and shit.
Yeah, it's like upbeat, like up tempo music, and the mood's all good.
And then it'll switch. It'll be like dark.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Ambient music.
It's like this game can't make up its mind on what it wants to be. Does it want to be a serious soap opera type of show? Or does it want to be a corny, cheesy, sort of laughable
kind of like a
book?
B-movie?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to figure out.
The comic book. Yeah, comic book.
It's hard to figure out.
And I guess that's a complaint. And he played it, and I watched it, and I agree with him because it's like you get slapped with so much weird in the beginning. It's like, do you just get bitch smacked by this fucking weird ass narrative? You're just like, what the fuck? You just kind of, and it's not bad. It's just kind of. It takes you by surprise, and I don't know if I like it, and you don't know if you like it. It's real odd.
It feels like it's not
trying really hard to be really weird.
It's probably weird to us because again, I'm not even sure, but from the looks of it, I'm pretty sure it's made by a Japanese developer.
Yeah,
this is not American made. It's pretty obvious.
But even then, it's just.
So that's why it's so weird to us,
It's just getting fuck, dude. It's smacking you with weird.
Another thing that I did not like about this game, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like when you go into like not really a cutscene, but like when it's more a serious moment, and you're exploring the thoughts of David Young, and he's like, oh, I remember you, little piggy. Where are you? Why can't I find you?
Little piggy?
Yeah, it's little fucking piggy. And he's
little Peggy.
Oh shit, you're right.
Peggy. Fuck, David. Little piggy?
They're fucking similar,
little
dude.
Piggy?
Little piggy,
God
little piggy.
Damn.
Replace the E with the I is piggy.
Yeah, true. Fuck it. Little fucking whatever. Little pedophile.
So he'll be talking and there's pretty good voice acting and pretty good narrative. But then when you go into
gameplay state, I guess.
Into more of a gameplay state conversation, in-game conversation with your buddy, it's the lip syncing is terrible, and it seems like the voice acting just drops from here to here.
Yeah, like they're just kind of like
blatant like. Hey.
He's like, oh, David, I had to go over to your house later. And it's like, fuck off, what?
Like, what? Because, like, I just went from, David, like, oh, my wife, I don't know where she's at,
It's really good acting, and it's like, I have to do this. It's
like, did they get a different voice actor to do the different parts of the game? Like, is there two different David Youngs doing the voice?
There's two different...
It doesn't make sense. Like, it's to me, it was noticeable. Like, very, very noticeable.
I don't even know what to say about this game, man.
Yeah,
just watching it is fucking weird. But what
it's a weird game. It's interesting. The story is good. The turns off about the game is a little too weird for my liking. And
but what would you?
The gameplay.
It's free right now with Games of Gold, Xbox One.
Yeah, why not pick it up?
What would you say? You say pick it up?
Yeah, for sure.
Would you pick this up for $10?
Probably not. Well, although the story is interesting, as I said earlier, I don't think it's interesting enough for me to want to, pay money for it.
Because it's weird, but again, it's a narrative where you're just kind of like, oh, okay, I see. So you're really, really trying to be weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
so corny and cheesy.
Nah, it's really corny and cheesy. But I kind of like that, but just watching it, I didn't play it. So you know what? It did look... The QTEs, the quick time events, the button mashy parts, I'm just like, fuck that. That didn't look interesting because it was like... Because it looked really like... I don't know, weird. Like, not made for a controller, like you said. And I'm just like, so free, yeah. I mean, go download it. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
$10 don't do it. $15 don't do it. $20 don't do it. $5 maybe? But it's free right now. You might as well go get it if you're interested in that weird shit.
I can't really say thumbs up or thumbs down yet because I really haven't beaten it. But so far at the moment, I give it this. A good, solid in-between.
I'll give it that too because I watched him play it, and that game is very story heavy. So I mean, I guess I got like 50% of the experience.
Yeah, there you go. So moving on, what I played this week, I recently beat Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Sweet.
Old ass game. Well, I don't know if you would call it a game demo. It's old. It's been out for a long ass time. But like we said at the beginning of the podcast, ain't shit come out this week.
Ain't shit come out this week.
Ain't shit come out at the beginning of 2015.
I heard there was a good Vita game that came out, like Freedom Wars or something like that. I heard it was good.
Really? A good Vita game is... I've never even heard of that, honestly.
You never heard of... Come on!
Besides Uncharted Golden Abyss. That was good. I mean, like, there's good games to play on the Vita, but those aren't new games. Like, there's, like, like, the collections. Like, God of War collection, I like Sly Cooper collection, Jackson Daxter collection. But besides Uncharted Golden Abyss, honestly, dude, can you name me one good Vita game?
I'm telling you, I don't know if it's good.
Hey,
not firsthand.
I'll look it up and... What was it called again?
Freedom Wars. There's Freedom something. I watch. Shout out Hot Pepper Gaming. I know you're watching this because you're fans of ours. Subscribe to us, Hot Pepper Gaming.
Dude, we're the number one fucking game podcast in the universe. Who doesn't watch this?
But one of the fucking dudes from IGN quit. Colin.
Oh yeah, a shitload of them quit. They started their own channel.
But he was eating the hot pepper, and you got fuckers eating peppers, so of course I think they're gonna be pretty truthful about the game to get through it quickly. And he was like, oh, it's a good game for the Vita, it's got some, not revolutionary, it's got some new interesting stuff, it's got cool things, I recommend you pick it up. And he gave it a good score. So, I'm thinking about picking up that up for the Vita for the time being while we're in a drought.
Okay, yeah, so, I didn't even know that came out, so we'll pick it up and probably play that then, so. Besides that, then, still, no shit, it came out beginning of 2015. Besides that.
It's coming out, though, baby. Hell yeah. We're getting Dying Light, baby. I'm so fucking excited. We're going to do a 3-hour podcast on Dying Light.
Ooh, and then after that, about 3 weeks after that, we get Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
He's fucking excited for the game. I don't give a fuck.
Go Super Saiyan with fucking Kamehameha some bitches, Spirit Bomb fucking Vegeta and his asshole. It's gonna be fucking
Spirit
awesome.
Bomb Vegeta's asshole.
That's
gonna be the title of our next podcast. Spirit Bomb and Vegeta's asshole.
That is gonna be the title of our podcast when we review that game. It's gonna be dope as fucking Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
What were we talking about again?
Shut the fuck up and get back on Metal Gear Solid 5.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Hop off of Goku's dick. Let's go.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Damn, you and Goku.
Yes, okay, so I played it. I got it for like $6. I did not pay fucking $30 or $40 for that shit. I waited a long ass time to play it because I wanted the price to go down. And I liked it. I have no complaints with it because I paid fucking $6 for this shit.
And it was good $6 experience.
It was good. I would be pissed off if I paid $30 or $40 with it. So this is
It's not a game.
It's not a game. It's a
preview.
It's like a prologue, a little demo, a taste of what Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain is going to be, what the story is going to bring. So I guess it's okay to get into spoiler territory here. I mean, the demo has been out for a long
Yeah, I mean,
time.
I don't give a fuck.
It's been out at least 8 months, I believe. It's been out a long time. So you play Snake. I'm not gonna say Solid Snake. I'm not gonna say Liquid Snake. I'm not gonna say Big Boss. I'm not gonna say Boss.
You know, because we did do some research and we realized that we're so fucking confused on this Metal Gear Solid story. This is Boss. This I know for a fucking fact. This is Boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Eye Patch. This is Boss. This is Naked Snake. This is original Snake.
Yeah, and two, because the previous episode 2, we didn't really know the whole full story of Metal Gear Solid, so we both recently downloaded the Metal Gear Solid HD collection.
Which, fuck, I mean, if we're gonna sit through 60 hours of cutscenes and fucking 500,000 texts that you get from your fucking friends in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Fucking Metal Gear Solid. Great game, but god damn, they got a lot to say. God damn.
But anyway, so you play Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, and the Ground Zeroes is the name of the mission you're on. And you are on a mission, what is it? I believe you're going to Cuba to go rescue Paz, Paz and Chico.
Paz and Chico!
Chico and Paz. You're going to go rescue them because they got kidnapped by, I believe, the government. And the government is trying to get information out of them.
The Cuban government? Or is it like U.S. government, or is it like?
I'm not sure.
I know there's a bad guy in it.
I do not want to see the
blackface. This guy with like a black head.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. He's like a fucked up face, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I remember seeing him in the beginning of the cutscene. So again, I don't know much about the Metal Gear Solid story. But yeah, you're trying to go rescue him because they know information about the Metal Gear. I guess like nuke warhead or whatever that Snake has. Hope I'm not getting this wrong. I really hope I'm getting this right. But I'm not sure what information they know. I know that they know some information that Snake does not want to, that he's not want them to give to these people.
And we're professional.
We are fucking professional. No more game podcasts. Can't say it enough times. He's going on this island to rescue Chico and Paz. And
Chico and Paz.
First right off the bat, first thing I noticed about this game, it looks next gen. It looks
good.
It looks.
I don't doubt it. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain looks fucking great, dude. It looks great in all the E3 previews. Looks like it's gonna be good.
It makes me wish every game could look that good. Every fucking game.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So the first thing off the bat, the game looks fantastic, which as most games are gonna look on next gen. Yeah, and then you hop off the fucking helicopter. You're on the island. It's like a prison, and you're sneaking around. You shoot people with a tranquilizer. I can't really say any new things that they added in Metal Gear Solid 5 because again I haven't played any of the other Metal Gears too much to say.
I can probably tell you the controls are probably a lot better.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. The things you expect from it.
Controls should be a lot better. I've never really liked the Metal Gear controls. I've always just kind of.
I felt because I do know right now I'm going to Metal Gear Solid 2, and I'm not sure are there guns in that game because right now I have the tranquilizer. And
yeah. There's guns.
There's guns. Okay. Well.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Is the gun combat like the gameplay of the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3? Is it that good when you're shooting people?
Or since it's such a stealth game, you don't want to shoot people.
Yeah.
So it's not great, but it's not terrible. My problem is right now because I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on the Vita, the HD collection. When you crouch, you can go prone. You can move while you're prone.
Yeah.
You can move when you're standing up. You cannot move crouched.
I can't move crouched. That's weird.
There's 3 positions: standing, crouched, prone. You can't move crouched, and it's.
I guess it's one.
It's weird because prone. Yeah, I mean you just go super fucking slow in prone. If you stand up, you're spotted. I want to crouch, so I can go.
They did add that in Metal Gear Solid 5. That makes you feel any better. I don't know if that was in 4.
That's fucking fantastic. I like that a lot.
That's one thing they did add.
You got me.
That's one thing they got good. Shit, what the fuck I was talking about? The gun control of the game. Yeah, so that's why I asked you. I don't know how the gun mechanics work.
It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not great though.
Okay, well that being said, in Metal Gear Solid 5, I felt like the gun mechanics were great.
Great. I'm sure they are.
They're really good. Yeah, so I mean, if I ever do get spotted and I'm not stealth anymore, I feel like I could take out a private army by myself. It feels good. The gun mechanics felt great. Now back to the story, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Sweet.
I mean, there's not much story to talk about during the gameplay. You literally go on the fucking private prison and you save Chico and Paz, get him on a helicopter. Not much in between that. But when you do get him on the helicopter, it turns out Paz, so you know nothing about Ground Zeroes, right?
I know who Paz is.
Okay. It turns out.
No. Yeah. Paz is a chick, right?
Yeah.
Paz was in Peace Walker.
Okay, so it turns out like when you bring her aboard the helicopter, and you and what's your buddy's name?
Cause?
Yeah.
I know Cause.
You and Cause are like looking at her.
I know Cause.
And there's like an incision on her stomach, like her abdominal area, and you know Snake and Cause look at each other and like, you know, holy shit! Like these guys that kept her prisoner, they planted a bomb inside of her.
Oh shit! They planted a bomb inside of her.
There's a fucking bomb inside of Paz, and I was like, holy shit! Like this makes me want to like. I wish I played the other Metal Gears, or like I wish I at least knew the story, what was going on, because I'm about to see this important character in Metal Gear probably about to die.
Oh shit!
And
what they do about it? Did it just end?
It's fucking crazy, dude. They didn't even give her anything to like numb the pain, or there's a fucking specific name for it. But they didn't give her anything to numb the pain. You know, they just
morphine or something.
Yeah. They just and I believe she was asleep, but they removed the stitches. They rip her open.
It showed all this?
It's a graphic scene, man.
It showed all this?
It showed all of it.
Oh shit!
All of it.
That sounds awesome.
The fucking Cause got his hands, started digging around and like, moving around her abdominal area.
Fuck yeah!
And then there was intestines coming out, and I was like,
stick those bitches back in there.
I was like, holy shit!
So
like,
the intestine, get that shit off my wrist and get that bomb.
Yeah, she's waking up and she's like screaming and shit. She's like, oh my god! And she's like moving around.
Oh fuck, dude! I totally want to play this now. That sounds fucking dope.
It's really good, and Snake's holding her down. She's like, like moving, like her intestines are fucking out of her body. And Kaz is trying to get deep down in there and gets a fucking bomb and takes it out and then hands it to Snake, and Snake gets it and fucking throws it out the helicopter. Yeah. Pretty sure lands on some fucking homeless guy's head, fucking blows up. That'd be
blows
badass.
That motherfucker up because he ain't important.
Yeah. So then that happens. They sew her back up, and Chico's on
there. Sounds dope.
And Chico can't believe what the fuck is happening.
Chico.
Looks like Chico's shitting his pants.
Okay, Chico's a dude.
Yeah. He's a little fucking boy. Yeah.
Oh, Chico is okay. I don't know. I thought there's actually a chick with Metal Gear Solid 5 kind of painted huge tits.
I lied. I said earlier. I said that there was that Chico's a person with tits.
Yeah, there's a chick with huge tits in Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought she was Chico. I don't know what the fuck her name
No, Chico's little boy.
Ghost or something. I don't know.
So I lied when I said earlier that there wasn't much that happened while you're on the prison. Because there is. When you find Pawn, she's pretty fucked up. Looks like she's been tortured and shit. And like she can't breathe. You're carrying her on your back and everything. But when you find Chico, awesome. Chico's like locked up in a cell, and like it looked like a dog cage, like a big dog cell or something. And you let him out. And he has some earphones in, and Snake's like, he's like, come on, Chico, we need to go, we need to get out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here. And he's looking at Snake, and he doesn't recognize him.
It's brainwash.
Probably, yeah. And he doesn't recognize who he is. He's like, who are you? He's like, get me out of here. He's like, no, like fighting off Snake. And Snake's like, be quiet, Chico, because he's making a shitload of noise. And he's like, he doesn't want to fucking go, and like
fucking elbow that little fucker, knock him out.
Snake had to like knock him out and take him back on there. So Snake and Paws got interrogated the shit out of it. They got tortured.
Snake and Paws did?
Oh no, I'm sorry, not Snake and Paws. Fucking Chico and Paws. God damn it.
Chico and Paws?
Fucking Little Piggy, Little Peggy, Snake, Paws, Chico.
Dude,
they're all the same person.
Characters for days in Metal Gear Solid. I don't know who the fuck Chico is. I know very little of Paws. I know Paws is the bitch in the red coat and the first cousin of Metal Gear Solid Speed Walker.
See, we can't research games, because if we were to research Metal Gear story, we'd have to
There's so much story and we gotta play all these games!
So we're not saying we're experts, but we're telling you as much as we know.
Hey, we're gamers, man. We're in it for the fun.
Yeah, and so, Chico's in the fucking helicopter with you guys, and he can't believe what the hell's going on. And then Paz, after all that shit happened, she went back to sleep or whatever, and then she woke back up. And when she was conscious again, she wakes up and she looks at Snake, and she's like, what's going on? Like, did you get it out of me? And then Snake's like, don't worry, we got the bomb out of you. And she's like, no. He's like, you didn't. And Snake's like, what are you talking about? The bomb's out of you, we took it out, you're fine. And she's like, I don't know, she's like, I'm sorry, like, no, you don't know. And then like she opens up the helicopter thing and just leans back and just falls on the helicopter, and she fucking blows up.
Oh shit!
She blows the fuck up, dude.
Oh shit, I'm literally 5 seconds away from going in the other room and just downloading this. This sounds fucking dope.
Yeah. Well,
this sounds badass.
Here's the thing, I wouldn't download it for $30 or whatever, $20.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's back up now.
Yeah. You missed your chance, man. That's what I'm saying. You should have picked it up when the price was down. Do not buy this, I believe, if it is above $10. If it is $10...
Can you point it?
Right? Yeah, it's 1,000 gamer score. It's pretty easy. But if this is $10 or cheaper, pick it up for sure.
Oh,
for sure.
I might pick it up.
If it's above $10, I mean,
there's nothing out, dude.
That just depends how much you love Metal Gear.
It depends on how desperate you are.
Yeah. Because it's only about an hour. I beat it with like an hour, a little over an hour. And there's actually speed runs of people who went online and beat this. And the fastest speed run, I believe, was like 6 minutes.
Fuck!
They beat the whole mission in 6 minutes.
Who the fuck is it? Hideo Kojima who made this game? Hey Kojima? Hey, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Now, there are like side missions you can do.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd heard they're not like side missions. You know, they're like,
like
go 30 feet to the left, pick this up, and bring it back.
So I mean, if you play all the side missions, I believe it's like another hour added onto it. But the story is so good. Like it
sounds intriguing.
It's ridiculous.
It sounds awesome. It sounds way more interesting. The first hour of that game sounds way more interesting than the first hour of any Metal Gear Solid game I've played.
It's
barring
crazy,
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah, this makes me. This is why like I got the HD collection. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 2, play Metal Gear Solid 3. Read up the story for the first one because the first one's old as shit. I really don't want to play that.
You can play the HD collection, but it's dated.
I will play. I will play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker as well. And it sucks. Can you play Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS4? Can you? Is it like one of those PS3 games you can download and play?
Yes.
It is? Okay, well then...
On the PS4, on the
PS4.
It might be. On the PS4, you're talking about the PS Now? Talking about the PS Now on the PS4?
Is it on there?
It might be.
Is there other PS3 games on there?
Yeah, there's a ton of PS3 games on there. But
I don't see why it wouldn't be
all of them. Like God of War 1, 2, or 3 aren't on there. Ascension's on there.
Well, when I do get PS4, I would like to go back and play Metal Gear Solid 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was really fun. Really loved that game. Besides the fucking 2.5 hour cutscenes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just after playing Ground Zeroes, I want to know the story of Metal Gear.
But that's what I'm saying.
I want to like put in the time and find out.
That sounds awesome. And it's also, I saw a lot of stuff on the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. How the cutscenes and the gameplay are really integrated, and it looked like since it's an open world in Phantom Pain that there's a lot more gameplay. Which yes, yes, it looks great.
It does.
And from what you're saying, it sounds like a fucking badass.
I'm telling you, you need to.
And it gets right to the point.
Yes, it does. It gets right to the fucking point.
Which has always been my problem with the Metal Gears I've played. They fucking beat around the bush for way too long.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Ground Zeroes is fantastic. For the right price, it's fantastic. For the right price.
For the right price.
So yeah, so Ground Zeroes, thumbs up for the right price.
Fuck, I can't, never mind. I don't know what to give it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up just because based on what you're saying, it sounds dope. Yeah. So I'm gonna thumbs up a 2 for the right price. I might. Fuck, I don't want to drop 30. Never mind.
Yeah, dude, no, it's not worth it, I'm telling you. You can literally, like, if you want to see it that bad, you can look it up on YouTube, dude.
Yeah, fuck.
$30, fuck that. It is not worth $30. Sorry. Just because it's so short. You know, that's the only reason why it's not worth $30. It's too damn short.
Yeah,
too damn short.
That's a problem if it's like an hour. Like, if you're going to get an hour out of $30, you know, we're not ones to, like, if a game's really, really great, but it's short, you know, we're not typically ones to be like, oh, you shouldn't get it. But if it's a fucking hour long for $30, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
Yep, that's like what? That's you're paying $10 per 20 minutes.
God, nah. Nah.
Yeah, so it's the same as saying, would you pay $10 for a 20-minute demo?
Nah.
No.
Nah, not happening.
I mean, if you're not stupid, then no.
Unless you really fucking like Metal Gear, but again, I'm waiting for this to drop. I mean, I definitely want to play it.
You'd either pay $30 for this demo. Either one, if you're stupid, I was gonna say no offense, but actually, yeah, offense. If you're stupid, or you're rich. No, not rich, but you have money to blow.
Even if you're a diehard Metal Gear fan, man,
I still want to pick it up. No.
Yeah, don't do that to your wallet like that, man. That's $30.
And just like Angry Joe had said in his video,
Angry Joe,
you're encouraging this shit. You are encouraging developers to release $30, $40 demos.
Yeah, don't encourage them to do that shit.
No, don't support it. Do not. I mean, I don't feel like I support it because I picked it up for a discounted price. You know? Do not. Don't pick
it up for 30.
Because then, you know, what's going to happen is we're going to be fucking charged for all these demos now.
Yeah, we're going to be getting these fucking games.
And before an hour, we're going to be
charged demos.
We're going to be charged for multiplayer betas.
This should have been a fucking demo, dude.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have minded if it was, you know, even a $5 or $10 demo. I wouldn't have minded that. Honestly, it's worth the $10, you know. It definitely is. Yeah, so again, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. thumbs up for the right price.
Thumbs up for the right price.
Let's see, we covered Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die, and the big one, Halo 5 multiplayer beta.
That's about it for this podcast, man.
Yeah, I mean, that shit to talk about. I mean, there's...
They ain't shit out.
No more new games. Yes, but so next week we should have Resident Evil.
Is it next week?
It comes out the 20th, and today is...
What, the 14th?
I'm not sure if it's the 14th, honestly. But even if it is...
Is it on Tuesday? God damn, I hate the fact that games are released on Tuesday. It should be like a fucking Saturday. Or like a Monday. Nah, I don't fucking know, but not a Tuesday.
No, I don't think Resident Evil will be out by the time we put on a new podcast. It won't be out.
But you know what? If we love it and we want to talk about it, we'll hit it up with a quick 20-minute podcast. We'll hit it up with something.
We'll talk about it briefly. We're gonna have to rehash and play some more games. To give you guys reviews about.
Anything else we need to bring to the table?
Nope. If you got to the end of this podcast, this is episode 3. Thank you for reaching the end.
Thank you for watching us till the end.
Yes. Thank you.
Stick
very,
with us
much.
till the end, baby. It'll pay off.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you like our videos, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Subscribe.
Comment, subscribe. Again, we do like comments. We like, we like criticism. We don't like. Don't be an asshole. Well, it shouldn't be an asshole.
If people are assholes, I get a good laugh out of that. I get a good laugh.
You shouldn't be an asshole.
He gets a little pissed off at him. I think it's fun.
I'll fucking fight you on the spot.
Just tell us what you think about us, and
we'll try and
we're open to criticism.
We're open to criticism. We're gonna do
constructive or destructive. We're open to it.
We're gonna do what the
bring it at us, bitches. Bring it at us.
In the end, we're gonna do what the fuck we want to do. But if we like your criticism, then we will take it in stride. And we will improve.
Yeah, for sure. But what I mean, this again.
Oh shit! I forgot one more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
One more thing is, I just wanted to, because we just put up this the Guys May Do channel, and we're putting it up, put up the podcast, But we wanted to let you know, again, like, comment, subscribe. But we want y'all to subscribe. Stay tuned because later down the road we want to bring more content. And more content, as in gameplay of certain games.
Mainly just like gameplays. Like Let's Plays and stuff.
Lots of. Hopefully, we're gonna get some cool ideas running, and I got some ideas.
Yeah, we'll have like little I don't know, like skits or something. We're gonna have more content besides the podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna bring on some stuff.
And I'll probably say expect that within the next month. I would say
within the next month and a half. We gotta get shit.
Yeah,
we're paying for this out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, shit ain't cheap.
We don't got the most money in the world, so.
So we're gonna
it's gonna take a while
out of pocket to do all of this stuff, but
it definitely will come. Just in the near future.
Podcast is not the only thing you have to look forward to. We will be playing other games.
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of Madden. I would like to put up some Madden shit. Yeah. Not like making all of my videos Madden. I just like throwing something up every once in a while.
We're gonna post up some funny stuff of us playing co-op games, of us playing multiplayer games. We'll do single player games. Just
cool stuff.
Just funny shit because I don't know. I think we're pretty fucking funny when we play games. Honestly, like there's some funny shit that happens when we play games, and I wish sometimes we has been recorded with.
Yeah,
funny stuff happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Look forward to that within the next month and a half. We would definitely have that out for you guys. Definitely. Thank you again for watching.
Thank you.
Any feedback is appreciated. Destructive or constructive, preferably constructive. Don't be too much of a dick.
Don't be an asshole. I'll find you and I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, he will. This dude's MMA, right? Straight up, kick your ass. Thank you for watching the World Game Podcast of the World. And we're out, bitches.